But if there's one thing I do know, it's that I have to be there for her, no matter what.
Shirozaki! ったく、あいつ、俺のこと心霊現象素人みてえに言いやがったくせに。
You know what really pisses me off, though? That she kept talking to me as if I were totally ignorant about psychic phenomena. Like a complete dimwit.
自分があんなざまになっちまっちゃ。世話ねえぜ。
But look at what happened to her. Too gifted for her own good, if you ask me.
そうだったんだ。岸沼くんと篠崎さんも大変だったんだね。
Wow, sounds like you and Shinozaki have had a pretty rough time here, too.
鈴本も一人でよく頑張ったな。森重は一緒じゃねえのか？
Well, you seem to have done pretty well for being by yourself. Should Marishi have been with you, though?
探してるんだけどね。
Yeah, but he's not. I've been trying to find him.
まあ、あいつのことだからどうせ無事だろう。
Well, considering how cool and collected he is, I'm sure he's fine wherever he is.
幽霊見てさ、シェイクスピアの歌劇を彷彿とさせるな。とか言って、眉間にシワ寄せてんじゃねえの？
I mean, if he sees a ghost, he'll probably just furrow his brow and be all like, "You remind me of a Shakespeare sonnet or something," you know?
俺と鈴本がこうして会えたんだ。あいつともすぐに会えるって。
And since you and I ran into one another already, I know you'll find him sooner or later.
そうだよね。きっと会えるよね。
Yeah, you're probably right. I'm sure I'll come across him eventually.
ま、廊下が繋がったおかげで探す場所が増えちまったけどな。
Though I guess there are a lot more places to look now that the hallway's back in one piece again.
でも、一人で探すより、二人で探す方が絶対にいいよ。
But there are two of us, and two pairs of eyes are better than one.
だな。いつもの鈴本らしくなってきたじゃねえの。
There we go. That's more like the Suzumoto we all know and love.
じゃあ、気合い入れてみんなを探しに行くか。
Okay then. Let's give this everything we've got and find our friends. You bet.
しげに、近くにいることは分かったんだから。私、頑張れるよ。絶対見つけるからね。
Chick, I know you're somewhere nearby, and that's enough to keep me going. I will find you, I swear.
と、その前に、おトイレ。
But before we set off, I call a bathroom break.
お前な。
Seriously?
ごめん。ずっと怖くて緊張してたからかな。急にお腹が。舞台の前にもたまにあるんだけど。
Sorry, I've been so scared and nervous since we got here. I guess it's taken its toll on my stomach. I get this way before a production sometimes too.
そんじゃ、それもついでに探すか。
Fair enough. I guess we'll keep an eye out for a restroom on our way then. There's a gap in the floor here. A board has been laid across it as a makeshift bridge, but it's a bit unstable after the earthquake. Best to cross with care. It's gonna drop after we cross, isn't it? No? The stairwell's completely packed with desks, making it virtually impossible. Impassable. Same thing, I guess. Fortunately, the last earthquake seems to have knocked many of them loose. With two people working in tandem, it shouldn't take very long to clear a path.
この机、どうしようか、岸沼くん。
What do we do with all these desks, Kishinuma?
無理すりゃこのままでも通れるかもしれねえけど、崩れると危ねえからな。
We could We could just climb over them with a little effort, but they might all come crashing down if we make a wrong move.
片付けちゃおう。
Yeah, let's move them out of the way.
よかった。トイレだ。ごめん、私ちょっと行ってくるね。
Yay, we found the little girl's room. If you'll excuse me for a minute then.
近くにいるから何かあったらすぐ呼べよ。
Sure, I'll wait nearby if anything happens. Just call out.
ちょっと離れててよ。その、聞こえちゃったらいいかしら。
Don't wait too close though, okay? It'd be kind of embarrassing if you heard me. Something's gonna happen.
お腹壊しちゃったかな。
Guess my stomach must be in pretty bad shape.
もうやば。
Almost there.
使えるトイレがあってよかった。
I'm so glad there was a usable toilet in here.
よいしょっと。あれ？なんだろう。
Oh, right. Good to go. What is this?
どっかにお腹ぶつけたのかな。あざになってる。
Did I hit my stomach on something? It's all red. When did this happen? And how? Even if I hit my stomach on something, who ever heard of someone's belly getting bruised? So she keeps... That's the scar from her dying over and over again, I think. I don't know. I took a closer look and found myself momentarily breathless. When did...
なんなのこれ。
What in the world happened to me? The reddish-purple bruise was like fault lines emanating out in 4 directions, with my belly button serving as the epicenter. It almost looked like a weirdly colored spider web attached to my skin.
どうした？
What's wrong?
なんでもない。すぐ行くから。
Nothing, I'll be out in a sec.
お待たせ。超スッキリ。
I have no idea why it, flipped to the title screen there for a second. That was really weird. Sorry to keep you waiting. I feel much better now.
おう。
Glad to hear it.
それより岸沼くん、離れててって言ったのに。
But didn't I tell you to keep your distance?
いや、鈴本がでけえ声出したから来たんだよ。大丈夫だったのか？
What? I did. You were just kind of loud there for a second. You seemed startled. Is everything okay?
ごめんごめん。あと、岸沼くんはいいの？トイレ。
Oh, yeah. Sorry to have worried you. So, how about you? Are you good on the bathroom situation? Or do you need to go too?
ああ。いや、男子便所に入るとよ。なんか、いるんだよ、男の霊が。開けるなーとか言うの。
Well, the boys' room is kind of occupied. When you open the stall door, there's a guy's voice that yells out, "Shut the damn door."
落ち着けないね。じゃあ、気を取り直して、篠崎さん探しましょう。
Oh, I can see how that might make it tough to go. Well, let's just put that out of our minds for now and focus on finding Shinozaki, okay?
おう。
Sounds good.
なんで私、あのあざのこと黙ってるんだろう。男の子に見せるのが恥ずかしいから？そうじゃない。
Why am I not saying anything to him about the bruise on my stomach? Is it because I'd be too embarrassed to show it to a boy? No, that's not it. My mind was racing with the worst case scenarios, popping into my head one after another. I kept hoping this was all in my imagination, all nothing but a nightmare. But it sure felt real, and that was the scariest thing of all. Maybe I was sick. Maybe I needed to go to the hospital. I couldn't stand all this uncertainty. But I didn't say anything about it. I just walked with Kishinuma all throughout the school building in search of Shinozaki. I thought maybe if I went with him, I might run into Shig along the way, or at least find some clue as to his whereabouts, but no such luck. Our search eventually led us back to first floor. Having covered all the other bases, we set our sights on the pool, but just as we approached the locker room... All this is automatic, by the way. Haven't done anything for a while. Hey, did you hear that? Yeah, it came from in there. A girl who looked to be around middle school age had been laid flat on the floor. Both her arms were bound, and her eyes and mouth were covered with sash-like strips of cloth. She was obviously being held against her will. She was kicking both legs and writhing all around, frantically trying to break loose from her bindings, but it didn't seem likely that she would succeed. Oh God, we have to save her! It was only after saying this that I noticed the bruises on her legs. Those weird markings look an awful lot like the ones on my stomach. Or am I just paranoid? Regardless of what caused them or how they might relate to my own injuries, this girl had markings like rope burns, clearly visible on her slender thighs. They were peculiar bruises that looked almost like letters, as if they signified something that was just beyond our ability to decipher. Hey, Earth to Suzumoto. Ah, sorry. Hang in there, I'm going to loosen those bindings right now. Wait, stop, take a closer look. This isn't going to be so easy. Kishinuma grabbed my arm to hold me back. I was a bit confused, but did as he suggested, and it didn't take me long to see the problem. The strips of cloth holding this girl to the floor actually seemed to be rolls of gauze. And whoever bound her like this really did a number. The gauze was stretched haphazardly across the room's furnishings. Several strands of it were then projected upward to the top of the nearest cubby shelf, where they were wrapped around the neck of a plaster bust. From there they extended up to the ceiling, where they were wrapped tightly around the handle of a bucket suspended in the air. Suspended right above the girl. In other words, if we pulled on any of the bandages the wrong way or moved any desk, the plaster bust might fall, and if that happened, the bucket would spill right onto her. I wonder what the hell is in there. Maybe it's nothing. But what if it's not? Help! The girl was thrashing wildly, unable to move or see. and too scared to call out. Sadly, this wasn't helping at all. It only served to pull the plaster bust closer and closer to the edge of the shelf. It was impossible to say whether or not she had any inkling of the threat that loomed literally right above her head. It seemed increasingly likely that this was the intent behind the trap. If the victim attempted to escape, she would only wind up killing herself. What do we do? What can we do?
落ち着け。要は天井のバケツさえ取り外しちまえば。
Don't panic. We just need to find a way of getting the bucket down from the ceiling.
でも岸沼くん、手が届く？まず顔の包帯をほどいて安心させてあげた方が。
Can you reach though? I think we should remove the bandages on her face first to try to calm her down.
早く決めないと。
Either way, there's no time to lose. We have to do something. We have to do it now. Save the game first. Alright. Okay, so I cheated. Whatever, removed the bandages.
そうだな。このまま暴れられたら助ける前に石膏像が落ちちまうかもしんねえし。よし、待ってろ。すぐ顔の包帯取ってやるから。
Although, to me, it makes sense too in real life. I would probably remove the bandages so she knows what's going on. Yeah, if she keeps kicking like that, it'll be over before we know it. Alright then, sit tight. We'll get those bandages on. Help! She should have heard every word Kishinuma was saying, but she didn't seem to be calming down in the slightest. With all the layers of bandages crisscrossed over her ears, maybe she couldn't understand us. Unable to see, unable to hear, and too frightened to scream, I think I'd swim too if I were in her position.
くそ、念入りに巻きやがって。よっしゃ、ほどけたぜ。見えるか？
Damn it, this is really wrapped up tight. Okay, I think I got it. Can you see me? Help me. What's happening? It's so dark.
落ち着け。あんま暴れると。
Calm down. You need to stop thrashing around like that. I'm so scared. Just get me out of here and save me. Dari, Hikari, Shiaya, someone, anyone. Crap.
落ち着いて、私を見て。
You need to stay calm. Look at me. Oh. I guess the smacked worked. Okay.
慌てないで、冷静にゆっくり息をしてみて。
Try not to panic. Take slow, deep breaths. そうだよ。大丈夫。平気だからね。すぐ助けてあげるから。 There you go. That's good. Everything's gonna be alright. We're working on getting you free right now.
はい。
Okay. Gradually the girl began to calm down. Cool. Alright. I gently stroked her cheek where I just slapped it. Tears were welling in both our eyes. I closed mine and nodded my head.
いい子だね。もう少しだけ我慢できる？じっとしてれば何も怖くないからね。
Good girl. You just need to hang in there a little longer. We'll have you out really soon. As long as you hold still, there's nothing to be afraid of.
はい。もう平気です。
Okay. I'm okay now.
私ここにいるからね。もうちょっと頑張って。
I'll be right here at your side. Just try to keep positive.
岸沼くん、棚の上の石膏像が落ちないようにしばらく押さえててくれる？
Kishinuma, would you mind pushing the statue a little so it doesn't fall off the shelf?
おう、わかった。
Oh yeah, I'm on it.
きつく結んである。でも、よし、ほどけたよ。
This is really wrapped tight, but there, I think that should do it.
大丈夫？立てる？
Are you alright? Can you stand?
ダメみたいです。膝が震えて。
No, not really. My knees are shaking too much.
じゃあ、しばらく座ってよっか。無理しなくていいよ。
Well, then how about just sitting up for a bit? Give those knees time to recover. I put my arms around her, and only then did I realize what she meant. She was shaking from head to toe, more violently than I'd ever felt before. She must have been frightened out of her mind. 何？
What
was that?
ありがとうござい
ます。Thank you so very much.
そうだよね。怖かったもんね。
That must have been really, really scary for you. But it's okay now.
こんな大人っぽい鈴本、初めて見たかもしんねえ。なんつうか、女ってすげえよな。
I've never seen Suzumoto act so adult. I guess it's her maternal instincts kicking in. Women are amazing. Agreed.
森重に頼りっぱなしのこいつも、そのうち結衣先生みてえな人になんのかな。
Even with her constantly depending on Marishi, I could totally see her turn into someone like Miss Yui when she gets older. Yeah. If we make it there.
本当にありがとうございました。お二人は命の恩人です。
Thank you both so much for what you've done. You saved my life.
無事でよかった。
I'm just glad you're alright.
まさかリアルで命の恩人なんて言われる日が来ようとはな。
Never expected someone to tell me I saved their life. And I mean it literally, that's for sure.
私は小笠原奈々って言います。武蔵川女子中学校の1年です。
My name is Nana Ogasawa. I'm the 7th grader at Musashigawa Girls Junior High School.
私は鈴本真由。よろしくね。で、こっちの柄の悪いお兄さんは岸沼よしきくん。
I'm Mayu Suzumoto. It's nice to meet you. And this delinquent-looking fellow is Yoshiki Kishinuma.
柄の悪いは余計だ、鈴本。そういうとこは森重の影響か？
Oh, come on. What kind of an introduction is that? I think you've been hanging out with Marishi too much.
1年ってことは、サトシの妹より1個下か。タッパーあるし、なんかしっかりしてんな。
Hard to believe you're a 7th grader, though. That means you're 1 year below Satoshi's sister. Yet you're so much taller and you seem so with it.
やっぱり、ゆかちゃんもこの学校のどこかにいるのかな。持田くんとはぐれてなければいいんだけど。
I guess Yuka must be in this school somewhere too, huh? I hope she doesn't get herself separated from Mishida. And 2 pairs of eyes are better than 1.
だな。いつもの鈴本らしくなってきたじゃねえの。
There we go. That's more like the Suzumoto we all know and love.
じゃあ、気合い入れてみんなを探しに行くか。
Okay then. Let's give this everything we've got and find our friends. You bet.
しげに近くにいることは分かったんだから、私頑張れるよ。絶対見つけるからね。
Chick, I know you're somewhere nearby.
知ってるんだけどね。
Yeah, but he's not. I've been trying to find him.
まあ、あいつのことだからどうせ無事だろう。
Well, considering how cool and collected he is, I'm sure he's fine wherever he is.
幽霊見てさ、シェイクスピアの歌劇を彷彿とさせるな。とか言って、眉間にシワ寄せてんじゃねえの？
I mean, if he sees a ghost, he'll probably just furrow his brow and be all like, "You remind me of a Shakespeare sonnet or something," you know? But if there's one thing I do know, it's that I have to be there for her, no matter what.
篠崎！ったく、あいつ、俺のこと心霊現象素人みてえに言いやがったくせに。
You know what really pisses me off, though? That she kept talking to me as if I were totally ignorant about psychic phenomena.
俺と鈴本がこうして会えたんだ。あいつともすぐに会えるって。
And since you and I ran into one another already, I know you'll find him sooner or later.
そうだよね。きっと会えるよね。
Yeah, you're probably right. I'm sure I'll come across him eventually.
ま、廊下が繋がったおかげで探す場所が増えちまったけどな。
Though I guess there are a lot more places to look now that the hallway's back in one piece again.
でも一人で探すより二人で探す方が絶対にいいよ。
But there are two of us. Like a complete dimwit.
自分があんなざまになっちまっちゃ。世話ねえぜ。
But look at what happened to her. Too gifted for her own good, if you ask me.
そうだったんだ。岸沼くんと篠崎さんも大変だったんだね。
Wow, sounds like you and Shinozaki have had a pretty rough time here, too.
鈴本も一人でよく頑張ったな。森重は一緒じゃねえのか？
Well, you seem to have done pretty well for being by yourself. Should Marishi have been with you, though?